Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back, it's Sellers. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled after the catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Nice grab. It's White. And they get him down after the completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
To throw, it's Sellers. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Running with purpose. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Caught over the middle. It's White. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. Put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Getting set. Here's second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, second down and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. Get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To throw, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the left side. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So California's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Has the first down and more. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. Tackle made after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Golden Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
A quick throw out left, complete. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
It's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Scanning the field. It's Sellers. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
You cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it. Backed up to his own end zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, California.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Punt team ready to boot it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They pick up the 1st down. Tackle at the 25.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Golden Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, Cal.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Not much on the return, but it set up the offense at the 35.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll finally go down, but it's a 1st down and much more. Great game on the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your California Golden Bears will take over 1st and 10.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Finds an open target on the left side.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw again. Makes a quick grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's an out route. The catch made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the 1st down yardage. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Cal's offense takes the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Defense all over that play. They stop him. He did not get the 1st down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Cal 17, Kentucky 14.
The Golden Bears are on the move here. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Look out, he's got some space. At the 10 now.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot. They maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
1st and goal. And the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your California Golden Bears will take over first and 10.
So California's offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either a tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he released it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Keeping it on the ground here. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Branch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game. Critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
And with a game on the line, they go back to that offensive line and the running back, and it pays off. They take the lead here late in the game, Chris. Now they're up 2. Do you go with conventional wisdom and just kick the extra point? Or maybe you go for 2 to make your opponent have to drive the length of the field for a touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Kentucky offense will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Going to try to use his legs here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. And the wideout goes in motion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back, bringing pressure. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stopped him short on fourth down. That could be the play of the game, and that could do it. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Great stop by the defense. Still a 3-point game. Let's see what the offense can do. This is a crucial possession. The back's got it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll hand it off. Tackle, but only after.